Cops are obligated to serve and protect civilians, but many prefer to overuse their power. However, what happens when their actions eventually cost them their job? Here are 4 instances of idiot cops ending their own careers.
On my wrist, I can't move. Marshall, let go. Somebody get in the car. Just get in the car. All right, just get in the car.
No, he doesn't want in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
All right, I'm getting in.
Get your feet in. What's up? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You're playing with the wrong mother.
What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me?
Look at me, mother. You want to play games?
On November 19th, Sergeant Christopher Pulis, a 21-year veteran of the Sunrise, Florida Police Department, found himself in deep trouble after an incident was captured on camera. During an altercation involving a black male suspect whom police was handling roughly, he attempted to choke a female subordinate. She intervened to pull him away and de-escalate the situation, but police's response escalated tensions further.
You ever get disrespectful with my officers, I will remove your soul from your body.
Do it, man. Do what you gotta do.
Don't ever touch me again.
Sir.
Get the off me.
Sir.
You're playing with the wrong mother.
You gotta do, man. You gonna mace me?
Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers, I will remove your soul from your body.
Do what you gotta do.
Don't ever touch me again. Get the off me.
Just let it be.
I don't understand that.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Officer Christopher Pulis faces felony battery charges after making an unprofessional move by grabbing his female colleague by the throat. The Florida Police Department suspended Pulis in November 2021 and is currently conducting an internal investigation. The department has commended the female junior officer for her prompt intervention. However, in the next video, the officer takes his display of power to the next level, and the consequences cost him his job.
Felony traffic stop, 1836.
Put your hands out the window! Turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window!
How many occupants?
All units 1013, 804, 803, felony stop. 18 in Windsor, 1 East
Put your
Windsor.
hands out the window! Turn the vehicle off!
On December 5, 2020, an Army lieutenant was driving his newly acquired Chevrolet Tahoe when 2 Windsor police officers pulled him over. The officers have since been sued for allegedly drawing their weapons on the uniformed officer during the traffic stop and spraying him with pepper spray in the face.
How many occupants are in your vehicle? Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door. Get out the car. Open the door slowly and get out.
Get out of the car now!
Open the door and get out the car.
Hold still, hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window. Get out of the car now!
Get out of the car.
Now! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car now!
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated.
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I don't know, babe. Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
You out here.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now.
Sir, just get out of the car.
I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car now. Yeah, get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again.
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Can you please?
Get out of the car now. Listen, take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the. Take your seatbelt off.
Look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
My hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out, please. I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. You made this way more difficult than it had to be. If you just complied. Get out of the car.
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight onto the ground. Straight onto the ground.
Ma'am. Is your commanding officer available?
Down. Let's go.
Is your commanding
Let's
officer
go.
available?
Get on the ground. Get on the
Can you
ground.
please talk to
Get
me
on the
about
ground
what's going
now.
on?
Get on the ground and you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get on the
going
ground.
on?
Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Can you please talk to me about what's going on?
You're not.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this?
Because
Why?
you're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really messed up.
Sorry, well, just
This is really stop.
The lieutenant adamantly refused to exit his vehicle, yet he extended his hands outside the window in an attempt to communicate with the officers, repeatedly informing them of his rank. Despite his insistence, he remained inside the vehicle. One of the officers resorted to using pepper spray, prompting the lieutenant to finally step out.
So, let's go all the way back to square one, okay? I turned around on you at Food Line. I actually came out of Cost Plus, and I came up behind you.
I saw you before you turned.
And you had no tags displayed. I see it, but per the law, it has to be in the license plate bracket. I understand it's paper, and I understand why it's there.
Yes.
But at that time, I had no idea. I didn't know that you had a vehicle registration until I approached your car. And at that point, I was too busy dealing with you to deal with the tag. You want me to wipe your eyes? So the reason we did that is because we followed you for 1.5 miles with lights and sirens on, and you didn't pull over. I understand you want to get to a well-lit area, a well-lit area. I get that. But when we follow you that long, look at the climate this day, and against everybody, against us, against y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not out to hurt you, and I know you don't want to hurt me. That's not what it's about. What it's about is making sure that everybody goes home at the end of the day. So when you don't stop and you continue to proceed, our suspicions are raised. What's going on in the car? What don't he want us to see? So you pull into here, and if you would have just complied with the simple commands that we were giving you originally, it would have been done and over with. And you would have got back on your car and you'd be gone by now. But you wouldn't get out the car. You wouldn't comply.
It just looking out the mirror and seeing your guns out already. That's what I was asking. Like, what's going on? I was just.
And not to mention you have
just confused.
I know you weren't reaching, but not to mention you had a gun at your right leg. You get our perspective though on the safety issue for us as well. You get that?
Yeah, I do, and that's why I put my hands out and I was just asking, what?
And when you put your hands out, they were like this outside the window. How do we know nothing's in your hands? And I was telling you, stick your hands out, stick your hands out, stick your hands out. Then I was having you step out. You wouldn't do any of it. You following what I'm saying? Okay? So this can go one or two ways, okay? I don't want to hem you up. I'm going to be straight up with you. You're a good man. You've made lieutenant in the Army. How hard was that? That wasn't an easy task, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And what would this do to your career?
It would hurt it, and I'm in the middle of getting promoted right now anyway. So yeah.
To what, captain or first lieutenant?
To first lieutenant.
Okay.
The lieutenant is requesting at least $1 million in damages and for the court to rule that the two officers violated his rights. And while the cop here uses pepper spray to get the lieutenant to cooperate and get arrested, the officer in the next video seems like when Triple H becomes a cop.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Get your hands out of your pockets. Turn up your chains, baby.
Excuse
You're being detained, bud. Don't take your backpack off.
On March 4th, 2022, at 6 a.m., Deputy Michael McMaster from the Paulding County Sheriff's Office received a report about a suspicious individual in the Evans Mills subdivision. The person was described as wearing a hoodie and carrying a backpack while trying to break into a vehicle. Deputy McMaster approached the individual, identified as Canaris, who adamantly refused to comply with the deputy's instructions to remove his backpack and put his hands behind his back.
Take your backpack off.
Excuse me, what am I doing?
Take your backpack off.
Can you explain what this is for?
Before you go on the ground, take your backpack off.
I'm going to get picked up for work.
Come on. Since we want to play this game.
Sir,
Put your hands behind your back.
this is my phone.
Put it down.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Just put your hands behind your back before you end up on the ground.
I'm trying to drop my phone. Hello? Are you gonna tell me what this is about?
You're being detained for a minute. You're matching the description of someone trying to break into people's cars.
I'm not breaking anyone's car. Sir!
Afterward, Deputy McMaster forcefully brought Canaris to the ground, slamming him on the ground before placing him under arrest.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm just going to work.
You dumb bastard.
Oh my God! I'm just going to work.
They don't know where we are.
Help me! I'm just going to work.
You got that?
I'm just going to work. Ow! Ow!
I don't know.
Ow! Please!
Yeah.
I'm getting picked up from work. Please!
920.
Please help me! Shut the
Up. Get up.
I'm going to work.
Your traffic pardon.
Ow! Ow!
Shut the f up, dude. Get up.
Ow!
We're 95 1 minute.
Ow! Ow!
220.
I'm going to work. I don't know what this is for. Please help.
Male backpack, right? Yep.
Please, I'm going to work.
Where are you?
I'm going to work.
Are you on camera breaking in the car?
No, I just came right downtown.
I bet you are.
He lives right up there. What did I do wrong?
Hey, 348.
Please, I just came from work.
Well, you're under arrest for obstruction, at least.
How? I literally just
You
came
didn't want
from
to.
Dad's
You
house.
didn't want to fucking listen. Put your hands behind your back. That's simple. Then I told you you're going to end up on the ground. You still didn't do that.
I wasn't
Then your
trying
ass ended
to.
up on the ground, didn't it?
I wasn't trying to.
You wasn't trying to.
I wasn't
How old are you?
trying to, please.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You're older than me. Act like a fucking man.
I'm just trying to get to work. I'm seriously not trying to do anything, please.
Sheriff's officials clarified that Canaris was not breaking into cars, yet he still faced charges of obstruction of justice. Canaris' attorneys countered with a lawsuit, accusing the Paulding County deputy of leaving their client with $75,000 in medical bills due to fractured bones and a ruptured eardrum. While this officer went to the extent of using physical force, the cop in the next video loses his job because of a mere statement.
I'm Mike Moore.
All right.
With Dale Scribner nephew.
Yeah, we there just trying to record
Okay,
a video.
In England, Arkansas, a police officer was terminated from his position after a video surfaced, showing him telling a group of men on July 21st that they were not welcome in his city.
We just noticed you've been following us everywhere.
Right now?
Yeah.
You know why? Because you don't belong in my city.
How we from here?
But you understand, I know who my people are, right? Who belongs here, who doesn't?
Who
We
don't?
got gang wars going on. We got all kinds of stuff. And I come from the big city where this stuff's small.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Do your thing.
Oh, yeah, ain't
We
no
don't. You say we don't
gang
belong in your city though?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't. I have never seen you here before, and I know almost everybody
Man,
here.
I grew
You
up
feel
in
me?
101.
Well, good.
I graduated from England High.
Well, good for you. My name's Mike Moore.
You all right?
Okay. I'm not from here.
Officer Mike Moore made the comment after the men, DeMarcus Bunch and his cousin Shannon Scribner, suggested that he had been following them unnecessarily.
Nobody doing nothing out here wrong, man. Ain't nobody did no wrong out here. He the one doing wrong. He bring that dog out. Ain't nobody did no wrong out here, man. You ain't even from England. We from here, bro.
Hey, Oaks, don't get that charge.
No, because he can't do nothing. I ain't gonna do no truck. I ain't gonna disrespect him. But he ain't finna disrespect
Then
me.
you have to shake my hand. Like I said, no, bro,
he,
you
he can't
good.
disrespect you. Look, he leaving. He leaving. Look.
He was like, you got your phone out? You
Because
gonna
he
record, man?
He can't
Hey,
do
yeah.
nothing. He do that. I can't do nothing, but he took me to jail, though. He got me. There. But then let me go. He took me to jail for what? I'm talking to you. You gone now, dog. Get more. You gotta talk to me.
The men lodged a complaint following the incident on July 21st. After not receiving a response from the police for at least 15 days, they shared the video on Facebook on August 7th. In a press release on August 8th, England Police Chief Dana Powell announced that Officer Moore had been fired from his position due to the incident. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.